Man, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you, man. This is what we call cheater content. This is called cheater content. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got a life, but we gonna cheat and get this thing over with. You feel me?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Most certainly.
saying? Put them hours in. But hey, man, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is your boy West Coast. We live in the building. How's everybody doing this morning? It is your boy West Coast. We live to bring you guys your daily dose of Cowboys content like no other. You feel me? But hey, you guys already know if I'm live, you know I'm gonna have the homies with me, man. So this morning I got HTM from HTM Sports, and I got Landlord from Landlord from Alabama, man. How y'all doing? And I got Blaze One Sports, the first person to put a comment in the comment box. So what's up with you, Blaze One? I see you, my guy.
Shout
But
out
yo,
to you.
shout out to everybody that's in the comment box watching, man. What's up, Landlord? How you doing this morning?
I'm good, man. I'm living righteous, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like a wise man once said, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling, man. Just trying to get out this good content, sir.
Shoot, I heard that, man. You know me. I'm just trying to stay not getting not getting violated on any social media platform. You know what I'm saying? 2023, I will not go to social media jail. I need every content creator to say that.
I will not go to jail.
I will not go to the unless the Cowboys draft a freaking somebody weird in the. You know, I'm gonna tell you,
A kicker in the first round.
With the number 26 overall pick, the Dallas Cowboys have selected John Longfoot from University
of
of,
what's his name?
of Wichita Falls.
he'd be from Florida State.
Florida
all the good. I don't know what it is, bro. Before all the good kickers go to Florida State, I don't know why. He went to Florida State though. You know what I'm saying?
He got to be able to cook.
Select a fullback in the first round. I'm finna tell something up.
Boy, what?
He drafted Drew Sanders in the first
round. Where they draft the coach?
Hey, if they drafted I mean, it'd be, I ain't gonna lie, if they drafted a coach in the first round, it'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Straight for a coach. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, let's go ahead and get these bills paid, man. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, it's two things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit that share button, man. So I need everybody right now, no matter where you are at, to hit that share button. Share the content, man. Hit that share send this content throughout the world so that the world knows that we are absolutely live right now. All right. And the next thing I need you guys to do, there's these things called stars. There's these things called super chats. What are stars and what are super chats? Stars and super chats are just a way that you, the content creator, can show the content watch. I mean, no, wait. You guys are the content watchers. I've been saying that backwards here a couple last weeks. But yo, the content watchers can show the content creators, who is that? That's West Coast, that's Landlord, that's HCM, that you guys actually appreciate the content by supporting the content, I gave away a Micah Parsons jersey 2 days ago, man. Salute to the winners. And then we're going to give away some today, too. So, hey, as I say your name, I'm about to go through here, but as I say your name, I need every single person that is watching to either hit that share button or I need you guys to hit that star button, and then we're going to jump right into the content, man. Hey, Henny, I'm going to let you start off first, man. Who you got watching? Who you got helping pay those bills over there, my guy?
Shit, I ain't got nobody up here yet, man. But yeah, y'all already know what's up, man. It's Henny the Moore over here at HTM Sports. We are still doing the raffle. It's $5 per entry. So you want to join for a chance to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey of the winner's choice, then just hit the Cash App, and I got you.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Shout out to the people over here trapping with me, man. Make sure y'all hit a comment so we can see you. But shout out to Bruce Got the Toxic Juice, Miss Regina Green. You got us the poet, Danny Savage, the mobster voice. You know what I'm saying? He got that voice, boy. He gonna have you sleeping with the fishes. But shout out to everybody rocking with us, man.
Yes, sir.
Over here. Okay, I see you, my brother.
All right, real quick. Let me April Burns. What's up with you, April Burns? Appreciate you. Marcella, hey, listen to me. Attendance is kind of low this morning. Why? Because it's a Saturday and everybody has a reason on what they should be doing. But listen to me. This is your daily dose of Cowboy content. So we got to go get everybody. So I need everybody to share this content. Go share the content. Go share the content. All right. April Barnes, what's up with you? Give your boy 5 shares and hit that star button. Marcellus Taylor, hit that star button. Real Talk Cowboys. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're a content creator, you got to support the content. Why? Because I'm going to be on your show and you're going to ask me to share, and I'm going to share like a mother effer. You feel me? So hit that share button for your boy. Trent Trina, man, what's up with you, Craig? stay out my inbox at least 15 times. I don't mind 14, but the 15th time is where you get me. You know what I'm saying? And you got to tailor it off at 14. You know what I'm saying? 14 is a lucky number. But what's up, boy? Hit that star button, hit that share button for the kid. DJ Cal, what's up with you, my boy? I sent some hot fire to your inbox this morning. I know you saw it because I seen it say "seen," but we live now. What's up with you, man? Hey, what's up, DJ? I'm happy you got your jacket too. I mean, that's your jacket, but you got your hat finally. Got your hat. Joe Trantrina, what's up with you? Who else we got over there on YouTube, man? Listen to me. I woke up right out the bed and went straight to content, man. So y'all getting that raw and that uncut. We got some folks over here watching on YouTube too. Who we got on YouTube real quick? We got Blaze One Sport. We got Auntie Regina Green with the green and the E. We got Happy, Splenda, Poppy B, Jovella. Yeah, after I said your whole damn name, because I wanted to make sure I got your middle initials in there too. You feel me?
He got that name for you.
Got that name. Happy, Splenda, Papa, B.A., Joey Villa. You feel me?
It like that's a content creator worst enemy, ain't it? With them names like that, in my head, I'd be like, dun, dun, dun.
B.A. Joey Villa.
Look, people don't understand. You have so much going on as a content creator. Then you see a name like that, it's just like, hold on, wait a minute. It make everything go in slow motion for a second.
Yep, we got Grandy Dunaway on here too. So appreciate you, Grandy Dunaway. Hey man, if you have not already, make sure you guys hit the star button. Don't forget, you guys, top star giver today will be going. What's up, Mike Rock? I see you, my boy. Top star giver will be going home with a Micah Parsons jersey. I still got a couple more of those left. So make sure you guys hit the star button. And also the raffles that are raffles. I know Henny DeMoore is having a $5 raffle for a Dallas Cowboy jersey of your choice. That's any Cowboy jersey you need. He's gonna, if you win it, he's gonna be sending that out to you. And then also, Landlord's also doing a raffle too on his page. So make sure you guys take part of that. I think it's like $5. And then, West Coast, I'm also doing a raffle too, giving away a used Dallas Cowboys practice jersey from training camp. Cheetah Bay Awuzie used it. Who else used it? Cheetah Bay Awuzie used it, and somebody, I forget who used it before him.
Was it easy? Because I see it's
no, it wasn't. It was Maurice Claiborne.
Mo Claiborne.
Mo Claiborne. So yeah, Izzy still got his practice jersey. But Claiborne wore it, and then because these practice jerseys, they just recycle them. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't get your own jersey. You just get, they only have 100 jerseys, everybody get to use them. You know what I'm saying? So it's authentic. It was actually practice used. So it's a great deal. It's a great selection to put it in your selection of things that you guys support Cowboys. So if you guys want it, so listen to me. If you want to support all the content creators today, it's only going to cost you $20. For $20, you can be in every raffle today. Because in $20, that'll get you one entry in West Coast's raffle. That'll get you one entry in Henny's raffle, and that'll get you one entry in Landlord's raffle. So $20 gets you covered on all three bases. You feel me? So we didn't kind of talked about that. So that dub, that dub, you was about to go down the street and get that funky ass weed. You know that funky ass weed. He only gonna give you 2.5 anyway. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. If you only getting 2.5 in 2020, like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was only gonna give you the 2.5, and then when you weigh it on the scale, it's gonna be 2.3. So I'm just saying, you might as well send that dub to us. You know what I'm saying? I'll get you more, promise. All right. So let's go ahead and start the content, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing going, man. Say, man, what's on your hearts, mind, and souls this morning?
Man, I'm alive. Eagles fans still ain't shit. All is right in the world. So, I'm very good. That's the first thing I had to get off my chest. Secondly, man, there have been a lot of Dak Prescott slander just going around these Twitter streets. You know what I mean? And, I'm glad, that somebody's not a Dallas Cowboys coach, not a Dallas Cowboys fan, came out and actually spoke up for a quarterback.
Hey, Landlord, see if you could drop that interview real quick. Mike Marks, former coach of the greatest show on earth, had some very interesting comments to say about Dak Prescott. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Whenever you guys hear a Hall of Fame coach say positive things about Dak Prescott, I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you guys to do what you guys always do, and that is don't pay attention, okay? We're going to try to see if we can get this comment. We're going to see if we can get this on here, but you guys know what you guys like to do whenever we give you positive content that's come from, a Hall of Fame or someone who's reputable, just like some guys that's, in their basements, you know what I'm saying, in the garage talking Cowboy content. We try to go out and find some stuff. Found this guy named Mike Marks, pretty damn smart. Let's see if Landlord.
Let me know if you can hear it. You should be able to hear it. Okay. Well, it don't want to play, looks like. Hold on.
Eagles fans trying to sabotage us.
They trying to hate me out. Hold on. Here we go. We can hear it.
No.
Hell no.
Put it on the same sound that you have your sound effects on. If you put it on the same,
Y'all can't hear that?
no, we can't. If you put it on the
Okay,
same cord, if you put it on the same audio that your sound effects is on, we're gonna hear it because I can hear
Okay,
your
let me-
sound effects.
Okay, let me
Trap.
see.
Trap, I can hear that.
Okay, it's supposed to be on the same thing, but
If we can't, then it's all good. We just gonna break it down, but I know we're gonna try to figure it out though. Henny, why you go ahead and talk about it while he tries to get that loaded up for us?
Man, hold on. I think I might have a
it should be able to let me share the screen and then do it.
Theoretically, it should work because I can hear your sound effects. Maybe trap.
Okay.
Somebody just put something in the show. I just heard it.
You still can't hear it?
There was something
Is to
went through.
kind of
Yeah,
build
yeah.
on defense.
There you go, there you go.
I don't believe Dak
Okay.
can carry them through the playoffs if it's on him mostly. I think he's got flashes, spectacular flashes, but I just don't think they can win the Super Bowl on his right arm. Do you think that's possible?
I don't think there's any question about it. I think he could be a great player, but you have to. So many moving parts around him, and I know Kellen is kind of his philosophy is a little bit more. He's a guy that wants to throw it quite a bit. And if you're not real good in the offensive line, that's going to be very difficult. I think the fact that they're going to run the ball very well, and I'm sure they will. I think just does so many things for Dak in the passing game.
See, I thought that part right there was interesting.
All right, go ahead and break it. It's kind of going in and out, but it's all good. I think they heard they heard what they heard what they needed to hear, so it's all good. So talk to me about it.
Y'all was just one part that
y'all heard what y'all needed to hear.
The part that interests me was they asked him, the radio guy, I can't think of his name. I'm sorry, out of 105.3 The Fan. He said he don't believe that Dak can carry us there with his arm. But Mr. Mike Martz said it's no question in his mind, sir. He said he believed he can do it. And he was saying there was a lot of moving parts. And it's good to hear somebody who actually doing the work. That's the dude. I believe he the 33rd team guy too, right?
What do you mean the 30?
Yeah, he the one that did the breakdown for the interceptions.
He the one that did the 33rd team breakdown for the interceptions, just like me and Henny did. They ain't want to hear it from us. You could take it from somebody credible like
we did an entire hour this year.
We did a whole hour of the same
and they
thing.
They said, boring.
Yeah, they ain't want to take it from us, but I guess they was able. He said that was Sean. Okay, Sean was the one said he didn't believe. But
Sean never believes. What else?
Mike Martz said he believed. He said there's no question in his mind. He didn't just say he didn't believe. He said there's no question in his mind. So he know that what Dak Prescott is capable of.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something too, though. This is what I would have said in the middle. If Sean would have ever asked me that, you know what I would have told him? I would have told him, bruh, go drop 10 pounds before you ask me dumb questions. Because you give me dumb questions, I'm giving you dumb responses. People can be like, West Coast, why are you so aggressive and offensive? He just asked them a question. Why? Because when people say weird stuff or ask me weird questions about my quarterback, I always take it weird. Like, why the hell is Dak the only quarterback in the NFL that got to lead a team with his arm? Like, he ain't got legs.
Facts.
Like, bro, my question is this, bro. There are better quarterbacks like Justin Herbert. Like, why doesn't Justin Herbert have to lead? I don't think that Justin Herbert can lead a team with his arm.
JC,
I don't believe so.
JC
Hey, shout out JC Cowboys with the $2 super chat. Like, listen to me. Why is Dak the only quarterback that has to win a Super Bowl with his arm while wearing Jordans and only throwing the ball with his left hand? Like,
he got
all these dumbass explanations. Like, the question should have been flat out: do you think Dak can win a Super Bowl? Not can you think he can win a Super Bowl with his arm? Like, don't nobody give a damn, bro. Nobody cares how you did it, bro. Jalen Hurts was trying to win a Super Bowl with his legs. And if he would have won it, guess what everybody would have said? It was the greatest Super Bowl performance of all time. I said that, bro. I said that.
He was out there clowning. I don't even like
his legs, bro, and nobody got a problem with it.
Yeah, what I do admire about some of the stinking filthy Philadelphia fans is they'll take it however they get it. If they get a win, they don't complain about the style of the win. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll be mad about style points. Cause I told you at first when Dak was getting the wins, when he didn't have all the numbers, people was like, "Well, anybody can do that. He just winning. He don't have no numbers. He just win. That's the team. He gets no credit."
Dink and dunk.
Then next thing you know, when the numbers come about and he ain't getting as many wins, now they saying, "Oh, he's not good. Anybody gets numbers." Like they move the goalposts consistently. Now the last 2 years he got both of them. But now he can't win the Super Bowl. Oh, he can't win the big game.
He doesn't show up in the playoffs.
So it don't matter what the young man does. It's always a problem if you can't stand him. It don't matter what he do.
Yes, and that's why I get so frustrated when I hear these questions, because I hear these questions from bad motives. Like, bro, you were a freaking, like, Sean, you're on 103 to 105.3 to Fan, bro. You should be asking better educated questions like that. Like, you can't ask that question about any quarterback, bro, because no quarterback is just single-handedly winning the Super Bowl. Go look at the last 2 greatest seasons from a quarterback to ever play in the last 10 years. Guess what? They didn't win the Super Bowl those years.
It's something that they didn't even give him credit for this. One of the biggest knocks that the dark cloud they try to put over Dak's name was he can't win against good teams. We whooped a whole bunch of good teams this year, over 500 teams. They ain't say nothing about it this year. You see what I'm saying? That was one of the biggest knocks they tried to put on Dak. He never wins against the big teams. Next thing you know, he's smacking good teams and the over 500 teams all around. And now you don't even hear nobody giving him credit for it. They dogged him for it, but they don't give him credit for it.
Dak Prescott played 5 teams with winning records last year. He beat 4 of them.
And guess what? They give you no credit for Minnesota.
Look how they
need credit for beating Minnesota.
Tell me, West Coast. Look, because this what really grinds my gears. Like I say, like how could you dog me for not winning them, but then you don't give me credit for winning
them?
Like it makes no sense. See, you ain't seen not one article about Dak Prescott getting credit for beating over 500 teams this whole offseason. Not one. But I bet you seen plenty of them saying that he couldn't get it done. See, this is the stuff this is the reason why you got to support your content creators, because they're not going to give you what the real facts is. We telling you what the real truth is. You see what I'm saying? We going to actually do the research. These people just saying stuff to piss you off so you can click their video. You know what I'm saying? We going to tell you what the real deal is about your team.
Because my thing is this, landlord. If Dak has to win with his arms, that means he needs to have exceptionally good wide receivers. Bro, we don't
O-line.
We don't have that. Like, listen to me. Let's just talk about that, right? See, the crazy thing that I hate about, you know what Sean's question really showed us is that no matter how good the offensive line is, no matter how bad the offensive line is, no matter how average now, don't get me wrong, the wide receiving core is better now. It is better.
Now. Yeah. Now.
But what I'm saying is this. Even if it wasn't, the expectation is still Dak has to lead us with his arm. So
and not only that, they took away 2 of his weapons and still had those expectations.
You like, yes, bro. Like, how can you ask a question? Like, I hate this. And that's why that question right there proves to me that even when Dak wins a Super Bowl, he will not be liked, bro. That question right there proves to me that he's not going to be liked, bro, because even when he wins a Super Bowl, it's going to be like, yeah, but, can he win it like a traditional quarterback, like throwing the football? And I'm going to be honest with you. Lamar Jackson is in the same exact situation as Dak Prescott is. The only difference is Dak is paid. That's it.
I told you what the problem is with those kind of guys, man. It sucks. Like the running quarterback, they don't view it as something that's sustainable. And
but you know the sad thing about it, though, landlord? If you were a statue-like quarterback in the draft, they wouldn't even be. It's funny because when you're in college,
it's a knock on you then. It's a knock on you then. Because look, you preaching now, Wes. Get to him. You preaching now.
I'm gonna just be quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. All I'm saying is this: when you're in college and they're recruiting you, they love your athleticism. They love you being able to get away. They love all that. That's what gets you drafted. Then when you get in the NFL, they don't even want you to do that.
Straight up, you right.
Crazy.
Those some bars right there.
But it's the truth though, because it's an investment then. In college, they gonna give you free room and board with the rule. You get this little scholarship we're gonna give you. But you come to the league like, shit, I'm gonna have to give you how much money? 100 what guarantee? Yeah, nah. You stand right here. Don't you move. Hey, you know you go in your granny house. You know, you gonna get cussed out. You run around, knock over some fine china. You get your ass whooped. Actually,
While you sitting on that plastic couch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all. This is the South. Our granny got plastic still on that couch.
On my mama.
You sliding down that thing. But man, like that was a great point though, Wiz. That was a great point because like you just said it. They penalize you for it when you get in the league, but they reward you for it in the draft. But like I said, it makes a lot of sense for them to be viewing it like it's something that's not sustainable because you can't really name many of them that sustained it. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson is probably the best one we got, and he can't even really get respected from his own team right now. So that lets you see that they trying to devalue the running quarterback as well, look like to me. They are, because this man got an MVP and they still devaluing him.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here. I think we need to just I like not trying to rebuttal anything, but I just think we need to just we need to take off the running quarterback, the throwing quarterback, and just call them quarterbacks.
Yeah, dual threat.
That not even dual threats, just quarterbacks. Because bro, Aaron Rodgers. For some people be like, Aaron Rodgers is not a running quarterback. I'd be like, what is you talking about? I can go.
Aaron Rodgers run.
Yeah, that motherfucker run, bro.
He slowed down because he's 40, but you know when he was still had some juice, he was running his ass off.
Pat be running too, bro. Like in the most critical situations, you'll see Pat Mahomes start to tuck that ball. Real talk.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, the expectation shouldn't be Dak as a running quarterback, so he doesn't have to be as good throwing the ball. Or since Dak is a run, because if you think about it this right,
but Dak ain't a running quarterback no more.
I know, but think about the stickler. When you think about a running quarterback, you know what the first thing people thinks about? He's not a good thrower. And he's not. Let's just be real. He's
yeah, you know he's gonna be black. But we got Josh Allen though. Josh Allen is a running quarterback.
And listen, they started to turn on his ass too. So it's
yeah.
Because think about this. This, and then it's crazy too. Because like I have a Buffalo Bill. I have a friend who's a Cowboys fan, but his brother was a real big Buffalo Bills fan. So you know he doesn't talk, but he just he keeps up into it because it's his brother's team, and he passed away. But he was saying some stuff like it was just crazy to hear some of the stuff that Buffalo Bills fans were saying, like. In that playoff game, they wanted their quarterback to be more mobile. You want to know why? Because they had 4 inches of snow on the ground. And this motherfucker's still trying to throw the ball, bro. So it's like
one thing too we got to take into account too is like, bro, the defensive end position has changed though. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have these skinny defensive ends like Mike and them coming off the edge. So you gotta be mobile. Like you gotta be mobile.
You just can't depend on a tackle in 20.
Yeah, you gotta be mobile. Like
you got edges running 4 threes, man.
What tackle you think gonna be able to just completely stifle Michael Parsons every time? It's not gonna happen.
If they don't, they're gonna give him a halt. And then think about this. They're gonna give him like it's gotten to the point now where they just let you hold. Like part of Michael Parsons, I don't give a damn what nobody say. Like I know that Michael Parsons gets hack-a-shacked. Like when Shaq first came in the league, he would dunk on folks and people would literally just jump on his back and ride him. And people and the referee be like, well, what are we? He's 7'11". What are they supposed to do? The referee would literally feel bad for the opposing person. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly think there are times where referees just literally there's no what was he supposed to do?
That man got a family to feed.
I was gonna say this because you remember you said what would happen if they didn't have a tackle that could stymie Michael Parsons. We seen it. Like when Lawrence Taylor came in the league, they didn't have athletic tackles. Man went crazy.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like with the evolution, I'll say, because they had fast linemen, like fast DNs, but they weren't just that as common as they are now. You know what I'm saying? Like LT was just like, wow, he was the best probably we ever seen, but still, like he was the only one that was doing anything close to that. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you something too. The NFL low key is they're diminishing one position by creating and then uplifting another, and it's low key kind of scary too because I'm gonna tell you this right now. They've made such an importance. An ally, and the NFL has made such an importance on throwing the ball because the NFL wants to be a throwing league because there's more points.
It's more exciting.
It's more exciting. But the NFL doesn't understand that when the NFL throws more, it's more expensive too because wide receiver salaries have gone up, freaking like we have a backup we have a number 2 receiver making like 18 million right now.
Tackle money that went up.
Tackle money that went ridiculously up. And I'm gonna tell you something else that's about to go ridiculously up. Edge rusher. Rusher, something that's already high. Like, think about this.
It's a premium position already.
Think about this. Edge rushers are about to start getting paid. This in 2 years, when Micah Parsons and his homies start getting paid, they will make more money than corners.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it. And listen,
it's a more important position to me.
I think it's all tied in. Everybody on both sides of the passing game are all tied in together. You've seen the cornerback market jumped up because if you're gonna have all these $20-some million wide receivers running around, you need guys
like
making
regular dudes, bro. Mario Chamber ass wide receivers, and no like Mario Chambers, but you get the.
Michael Conley ad.
I was 6 years old when I found out Conley was making $28 million, bro. Like
Shane Battier ad.
But that's the NBA for real though. All them boys got a bag.
Shane Battier ad corners. Yeah.
Making $23 million playing with LeBron. I'm like, bro, you're not doing any work, bro. He should be making the money. Like, what the hell? Go ahead.
But when you have these super expensive wide receivers, like you can't ask a guy making $5 million to chase them around all day.
Hold on. Actually, Powell said that the Joneses being nefarious, basically, because he said that's why they'll never label Micah as an edge only. Are they trying to get a discount?
I mean, they're never gonna get a discount because that man got too much of a case.
I mean, this is if Micah Parsons,
they ain't giving him no linebacker reps though, because that's what his agent gonna say. You ain't giving me no linebacker reps.
If Micah Parsons allows the Dallas Cowboys to pay him as a linebacker just because he was drafted as a linebacker 3 years ago, he is the dumbest man on the world.
And he only had like 3 linebacker snaps, 10 linebacker snaps in the game, and 50 at edge. Like come on,
this man got 20. This man got 26. 27 sacks in 2 years. He probably gonna have 30 something by the time. He might have 40 by the end of this year.
Hey, see if you can go on Twitter and find that snap count for Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons played like folks don't even know. Micah Parsons played like 17 snaps at cornerback last year. Just crazy, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I can find.
He might have had some safety reps.
I need to go find the tapes of Micah Parsons playing corner last year. That's ridiculous, bro. That just lets you know.
That's one of the reasons why I take him over anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because not only do you got a premier edge rusher, but if you wanted him to be a linebacker, he could be a linebacker too, or he could be something else too. They said the Cowboys signed Sue. Is that true?
No.
Tyree Demerson.
Don't read the comments.
Please don't lie to us now. You done got me announcing false news, fake news.
I ain't gonna lie. I block folks for that too. You gotta be careful with that, man. Listen, we always want to be factually based, and we try to trust our comment box. So no weird stuff. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: if something would have happened, something like that, you guys got to remember we have cell phones in front of us. We'd have all heard that, or your inbox would have blew up. Like one thing I know for sure is that you would have got my phone would have blew up. The Cowboys would have signed anybody. And just talking about Cowboys signing anybody, the Cowboys aren't going to sign anybody right now. You want to know why? Because they're packing their stuff up and getting ready to go to Kansas City, just like us. I think that 30 days before the draft, the Dallas Cowboys shut all things franchise, all free agents up. Because if you notice, our team doesn't know how to like do the draft and sign free agents at the same time. We're not one of those teams. Like we're that team.
We're focused.
Yeah, it's like we're
concentrate.
Like, baby, can you make my plate? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm making. Hey, baby, you didn't make that phone. I can't. I'm trying to make your plate, and I can't. You can do
no multitasking at all.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like I love you, baby, but damn.
But look, one thing back to the quarterbacks. It's a weird threshold, all right, because how often do you got to run to be labeled as a running quarterback? You know what I'm saying? Because Patrick Mahomes runs quite often. I guess they look at it like his passing ability is so much better that he, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they look at it like that.
Okay, my question is this: who would we consider a running quarterback in the league? Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
All right, so
Hurts.
All right, let's go look at rushing.
Justin Fields.
Pull up rushing attempts right now for a quarterback. And we'll see what they are. I would think
what the threshold is.
Yeah, what the threshold is.
Well, shit. Some of these guys have 1,000 yards rushing as a quarterback. So I think there's like like one end of the spectrum, And then there's another end of the spectrum. Like, yeah, like he's a running a quarterback, but we don't run him like that. You know what I mean? Like,
that's
think there's
Ross and who else?
Russ honestly need to probably run less too.
Shit,
He don't run. Do it? Not no more.
He didn't run this year. He probably should have run some more.
He probably should have ran.
Shit.
Dallas laws. I think Russ needs to cook less and just play within the scheme of the offense. You know what I'm saying?
My top 5. Well, who was your top 5 rushing running backs? I mean, quarterbacks be? Because I did that one time, and Dak ended up being in it.
My top 5 quarterbacks right now. I did it yesterday.
All right, talk about rushing yards.
Rushing quarterbacks, period. Like in your preference.
Oh, like
Dallas Law did a super chat right there with.
Yeah, I seen it.
All right, so here we are. The quarterback with the most rushing yards last year was Justin Fields. He ran for 1,143. He had 160 attempts, 7.1 yards a carry, and he had 76 yards a game. Had 8 rushing touchdowns. Lamar Jackson was second. He had 764 rushing yards, 112 attempts, 6.8 yards a carry. He had 63 yards a game and 3 rushing touchdowns. Then you go for Josh Allen, had 762. He had 124 attempts, 6.1 yards a carry. He averaged about 47 yards a game, 7 rushing touchdowns.
How many attempts? How many rushing attempts did he have?
Can't Herbert run too? Herbert mobile too, ain't it?
I said 124. He had 124 attempts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts had 165 attempts. So Jalen Hurts, if we look at actual attempts, it looked like Jalen Hurts ran the ball more often than anybody else. Yeah. However, Justin Fields was a more dynamic runner. He averaged almost 3 yards more an attempt because Jalen Hurts had 5 more attempts, but Justin Fields had 400 more yards.
They gonna screw that boy, Jalen Hurts. If he don't, he gonna have to stand up. But I say I had my list. Like, you know, of course, to me, Lamar the best, and then you got Justin Fields, and then Jalen Hurts, then maybe Kyler Murray or somebody, and then I think Dak will be in the top 5 though.
When
he run, think about it. And Kellen didn't even use that element to his game. It may be a quarterback you will take over, but that could still be a top 10 rushing quarterback. Well, and he don't even use that element.
I was just going to say, to put this into perspective,
across the board, period. Like,
I was going to say that
his name falls in too many categories for him not to be considered a top 10 quarterback.
Well, he missed 5 games. He still had 45 attempts as a rusher. When you compare that to somebody like Patrick Mahomes ran the ball 61 times. Geno Smith ran at 68. Marcus Mariota ran at 85. So, you know, in theory, you know, he could have had about 60, 70 rushing attempts if he played the entire season.
Shout out to DC for Life, Texas. He says, "What's good, landlord? West Coast HTM Sports. Henny, what's up, Cowboy Nation? Happy birthday, Matt Batten. Tomorrow, his birthday. DC for Life. Let's go,
happy
Cowboy.
Birthday, Matt.
Happy birthday, Matt. Man, we appreciate you, Mr. DC for Life.
Oh, Dak outrushed Justin Herbert this year.
See that what I'm saying? So I look at Dak as a top 5. That was one of my cases I built against Kellen. I'm like, so if he that good, you won't even use him?
If Kellen Moore is Justin Herbert's, and he is his offensive coordinator, Justin Herbert's, his rushing attempts are going down, and his
interceptions going up, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if he gonna run all curls, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get picked. Daniel Jones is also a top rusher. He had 100.
I forgot about Daniel Jones.
He had 120 attempts, 708 yards, 7 rushing touchdowns.
That's why I rounded off the top 10. That could fall in the top 10 somewhere, and that's still pretty high. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about not just what he's done at rushing. I'm talking about his ability to run too. You know what I'm saying? So that's an element to his game Kellen Moore really never even used. And do you think it's some nefariousness going on? Dak probably told Kellen, "I don't want to run." I don't know.
I think that would be. I don't think a player would ever say that he doesn't want to do something. Especially, you got to think like this. Dak had just got picked. The best thing about Dak is Dak has been on that extension longer with Kellen Moore than anybody. So I think Dak would have any onus to do what he got to do to just win. You know what I'm saying? Like
he paid.
He's paid.
He started running at the in the critical games too.
Now I'm gonna tell you this:
he did.
after the 2020 season, Jerry Jones made a statement or Stephen Jones made a statement that was by design, that they didn't run him a lot coming back off that injury, which made sense. You know what I'm saying? That made sense. You know what I'm saying? But 2022, Dak should have been going back. They should have been trying to get Dak back to the 2016 season, not back to the 2020 season. Like that's where I think messed up. And I think right now, Cowboy fans need to be excited about a coach that wants to get Dak back to his original roots and not the roots of 2018 and these roots. Like Dak has been successful being Dak himself has looked really successful as a passing first quarterback, but the Dallas Cowboys as a team, we look unbeatable when Dak is when he has the ability to run, and that is
using that dual threat.
Yes, and think about this: we have a better team now. So think about this: when we did that back in the days of Dink and Dunk, we didn't even really have a good wide receiving core. Like I love Dez, but there was a point where Dez was our best receiver. So it's like he had to do that. Imagine if
went to Green Bay with Bryce Butler and won.
I got one question. I got a question.
Just imagine if he takes that same approach with a better receiving core. You should have better results.
Exactly.
Yeah. I got one question for everybody.
What's up?
Okay. Idealistically, what would be a great number of rush attempts you would like to see Dak have a game?
At least
per
6.
game.
I'm finna say
per game?
Yeah.
Per game is at least 6.
Ooh, that's a lot.
No, it's not.
No,
Jalen Hurts averaging 11.
Yeah, that's 6. Is
he a running back though? That's the difference.
But go look.
He got more rushes than Tony, don't he?
Go look at 2016. Go look at 2016. If I'm not mistaken, Dak was rushing the ball at least 7 times a game in 2016.
Let me go look.
I really like him in situational, like especially goal line. I feel like every goal line attempt, like every goal line situation, he should at least attempt to run at least once.
To be honest with you, I don't mind goal line, but you got to think it's easier for him to get hurt on the goal line than it is anywhere else because everybody's standing right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want him to be able to have the ability to, anything that is a 3-step drop, he needs to have the ability to run. Because if the protection is not there or the receiver doesn't get open, your ass better go. Like, I don't want him forcing throws just to force throws. Like, there's been option routes where we've run like 20 yards down the field. Bro, why run a 20-yard option route down the field if Dak can just run the ball? That doesn't make any sense.
Then why run it when your O-line can't even block?
Exactly.
Why running that long developing play and your O-line ain't even holding up? Like, it makes no sense. That's why I said running the ball could protect him a little bit too, man. So he wouldn't have to be at risk so much with sitting in the pocket throwing the ball all the time. 40 times a game.
All right, so Dak Prescott only had 57 attempts in 2016, which is roughly about 3.5 attempts a game.
So he had 40-something this year, you said, right?
This year, yeah, he had 57 attempts. Yeah, he had 45 attempts this year.
So they look like they want to try to bring it back to what his norm is.
Hey, real quick, what did Aaron Rodgers have?
Let me see. Aaron Rodgers rushing stats.
Because I think that's the best Dak. The best Dak you gonna see is the way they used him against the Bucs.
I'm gonna keep it real. I want Dak to I'm under the every time I play Aaron Rodgers, I always think of a third down or a third down where we're about to get this mother effer off the field and his ass scoots.
D. Quincy Coleman made a good point too, though. I would like to see Dak scramble a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Like when the play break down, have that aggressiveness to go run sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because I see Dak can throw that thing away sometimes too.
That same year, Aaron Rodgers actually had more attempts than Dak Prescott did. Aaron Rodgers had 67 attempts and 4 rushing touchdowns. Dak Prescott had 57 and 6 touchdowns.
So man, Dak don't even really get the credit for his rushing ability like that because they don't really feature it no more.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I think Mike McCarthy gonna unlock a lot of that stuff, bro. Because it only makes sense. I'm not saying that Mike McCarthy is this genius who gonna reinvent everything. But what I am saying is the stuff that make common sense to do, I just feel like that's what he gonna be doing. He gonna be doing a lot of stuff that just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like utilizing Turpin sometimes. Let him run a couple 9 routes. Let him do a couple drag routes where he can use his speed. This common sense stuff. You don't have to be a genius to do this stuff. Like, that's the only way I can use him. Put him on a drag or put him on a fly route or something. You know what I'm saying?
I like Turpin, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Turpin, and I don't want nobody to think me negative of him. He is not that dynamic of a player for me to design plays for him. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna have him on the team, you got to do something with him. If
You
not,
know what I mean?
let
Like,
his ass.
you know what I mean? Like,
If he can't break one on special team, then get his ass out of here.
I'll tell you this
That's
right
what I'm
now.
looking
And
at.
this is the thing, you got to at least give him the opportunity because
Yeah, we ain't seen that, Wes.
the only pass that he even caught was at the end of the game in the playoff game.
What? This is what I'll say. At training camp, I saw them trying to get the ball down to him downfield, and Dak could barely see his ass.
He is a short guy.
He's a small guy. Not only on top of that, but it's like Dak likes to throw deep to big receivers. He's not throwing deep to no guy that and also you got to think like this. The only way Turpin's going to get a ball deep from Dak is if he is wide the fuck open.
Okay.
Because Dak don't like
with
throwing
that speed, he can probably get
and this the thing. You don't even have to send him down the field. He can be the guy on the jailbreak screen.
Man,
he can be the guy on the jailbreak screen.
Wes ain't buying none of that. Hold on. Wes said,
listen.
Hold up. You listen to me. He don't have wiggles to do that, bruh. To be a jailbreak, listen to me. I have zero faith that if on a jailbreak screen, when the defense is going to be looking dead at you, that he can make the first man miss. I don't believe it.
You said zero faith. not one iota of faith, Wes. That's what you're telling us.
That kick return in the playoffs showed me that he has straight line speed. But when it comes to wiggles, no, he don't have that, bro.
He ain't elusive at all.
He's not, bro.
Man, his elusiveness gonna be what, about a 30.
Hey, shout out to Donald Holmes for the $10 donation, my guy. They got you 2 more entries into the raffle, and that brings your grand total up to. Let me do the math real quick. Let me find you and add this shit up.
Wes said this man has
you do that
9. Yeah, you got 9 entries now, my brother. So I appreciate you for your support.
He said this man has zero wiggle in him.
Listen to me. I've already said I want Tony. Listen, if Tony Pollard wasn't on a 1-year deal, I would want Tony Pollard back on kick returns. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I want to see Jalen Tolbert play wide receiver before I see Turpin play on wide receiver. Because I just like, if I am a offensive coordinator, I'm not designing plays for Kevontae Turpin. I will design plays for Jalen Tolbert.
But why would you design plays for your fastest player?
Because what are you talking about? Anthony Brown.
That's a corner. And secondly.
That doesn't mean anything though, bruh.
Hold on. Can I go? Can I say my piece? Because there's no other team in the National Football League where you have a guy that runs a 4-2 on offense that does not get at least a chance to do something. There's no other team.
Name
the team. Name the team that does that.
Listen to me. There's no other team in the NFL named the Dallas Cowboys. So I don't give a damn. All 31 teams are going to lose the Super Bowl anyway. So they're not my litmus on what's doing right and wrong anyway. So I don't care what the other NFL is doing. I will tell you this though. My quarterback, if you're going to get the ball in his hand, just hand it off to him. But trying to get, there's no reason in hell that I'm going to be trying to throw a ball to Kevontae Turpin or CeeDee Lamb, or I have Brandon Cooks on this side. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really believe that Kevontae Turpin is a receiver. I'm sorry, guys. I don't see a receiver in my mind is a guy who can get open, not a guy who's fast. That's why when you said he's the fastest guy on the team, I said, well, damn, go put Anthony Brown at wide receiver then.
It take more than just speed. But at the same time, I feel where both of y'all are coming from, though, at the same time, because Hen is looking at it like, and I kind of lean to a little more towards him because I ain't seen it. I feel like what can we at least see it? If I seen him being trash, Wes, I'd be like, man, get this guy off my team. That's what I say.
I'm not saying that listen to me. And shout out Bubba with 1,000 stars. I am not saying that he's trash, but what I'm saying is this. I want you guys to go look at USFL film. They did not use him as they weren't using him like that. Go look at him as TCU. The Dallas Cowboys need to stop drafting guys and using them against their film. This is not how Kevontae Turpin was used. Like at TCU, he was getting the ball in his hands quickly and possible. Now, the jailbreak spring, obviously, I see where you come with that because they did a lot of that TCU. But the problem is, bro, in the NFL, these corners know how to freaking tackle. So it's like, I think that's part of the reason why they did it, because and I know why he didn't get listen to me. The reason why he didn't get no goddamn because everybody thinks that he's Lucky Whitehead. Bro, he's not Lucky Whitehead. Lucky Whitehead has moves. Like he has the wiggles. And to get those screens or those jet sweeps, you can't just be fast. Like you gotta have moves. You gotta be able to put your foot in the move and go the other way.
You
And
gotta have vision too, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't have much
Nah,
faith
he
in his
doesn't. He doesn't
vision.
have great vision. We
I
all
don't
see.
have
We
much
all
faith
see
in
the
his
Mr.
vision.
Hole. We all
And-
see the Mr. Hole. So I'll
think
tell
about
you
this.
this.
Running seems easy. It seems easy, but you do have to have the eyes and the vision. Vision is very underrated for a runner.
And break a tackle, bro.
Yeah.
Like you got to be able to break a tackle. He's too smart. Like I love it, but I think Kevontae Turpin would do good in this system right here is not gonna. The West Coast offense is not designed for gadget players. Like in the West Coast offense, everybody's gonna have a role. These guys are wide receivers. They're gonna look like standard wide receivers, and the only person that's gonna move around and be like your nuance guy is your slot, who's like your Jerry Rice guy.
What about putting them letting them run some routes out the backfield? We got to use this dude. That's what I'm saying. I want to use him something. Give him a role, bro. Because if not, get his ass off of my team. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we can't get nothing out of him that's valuable, bro, you taking up a roster spot for no reason. We need to get something valuable out of you. You know what I'm saying? And I like how decent he is on kick return, but bro, I want you to break one. You know what I'm saying? I want you to break one. Then I put a little more respect on it. You know what I'm saying? Then you muff one. So come on now. You gave the ball away. So I don't know, man. I just want to use this guy. I think he got a lot of potential, but if we ain't gonna use him, we need to find better use of that roster spot. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. Listen to me. Y'all can say I'm bugging. That just means that you have not been watching me long enough. Because since this young man has been on the team, I've told you that I've told you guys that I do not believe he's going to be productive in the NFL. Reason being is because he is the type of athlete where a team has to design some plays and screens around him. LOL, West Coast can't accept being wrong. No, Rob, I'm actually completely correct because he got 0 catches last year. Like 0. And I'm gonna tell you this right here.
That's what I'm saying. Like they ain't gonna at least even target the man.
But this is the difference though. I'm gonna tell you, let me show you guys the hypocrisy though. Let me show you the hypocrisy though. The hypocrisy is this. We changed the subject, start talking about Jalen Tolbert. Everybody, oh, he sucks. Oh, he sucks. But he didn't get no opportunity either.
I ain't giving up on
No. I'm not saying that. But the whole nation has given up on him though. Listen, I'm talking. Listen, just because I saw Kevontae Turpin do the exact same thing that he did in that Rams game, that he did in that playoffs game, in that kick return, and that is he ran really, really fast while your special teams was blocking their ass off. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Kevontae Turpin does not catch like Cole Beasley. He does not run routes like Cole Beasley. The only thing that Kevontae Turpin does is he is very fast. And if he ever loses that ability, bro, he won't be in the NFL. I'm sorry, bro.
That is not with another super right there.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, listen to me. We should not be talking about Kevontae Turpin. You should be talking about Brandon Cooks. You should be talking about Jalen Tolbert. Like, we are smoking crack if we honestly think I want Dak Prescott trying to figure out how to get a ball to a 5'3" wide receiver that has shown us that he can't break tackles or elude people. No, go throw the ball to the damn, like this. That's the thing I'm tripping off of. We want to throw the ball to Kevontae Turpin and tight ends.
Shout out to Dallas Loud though, but he was saying do you think Tank Dell is too small? I don't know why everybody likening Turpin to Tank Dell though, because that ain't the same player to me. No, Tank Dell is a receiver, bro.
Yeah, Tank Dell.
Tank is a receiver
running routes. Yeah, he's big. He's much bigger than Kevontae Turpin is. Like,
yeah, they keep making that comparison because Tank's so small and skinny, but bro, Tank is a receiver, bro.
Yeah,
make no mistake about it, he is a real receiver.
And Chop Talk, I know you just like saying random stuff because you like negative opinions and stuff. But listen, Lucky Whitehead was not mid. I don't know what you're talking about. Lucky Whitehead would still be on this team if it wasn't for that scandal, and I know that for a fact. Lucky Whitehead would still be in the NFL. Turpin would be good. Listen to me. If you can only do one thing in the NFL, you're useless to me. Like, you're useless to me. And I'm going to be honest with you. Like, if Turpin can't show us that he can do more than just kickoff returns, then we got to, like Landlord said, bro, this is a wasted roster spot. Because honestly, any wide receiver that you draft should be able to do kick returns.
Yeah, because like, if you think about it, the people that's the fringe practice squad guys, they got 2 jobs. They don't have one real job. They have 2 jobs. They have whatever the fake position they supposed to play and then special teams. And we know he ain't going out there tackling nobody. So if you can't run one back for me, man, I need you to do something.
And let's just be real. Turpin did not almost bring one back every time. No, he did not. No, he did not.
He just did the gesture like he did. You know,
I don't know when y'all be watching. No, he did not.
He used to be like, "Ooh, I was so close," and he hardly was close. He'd be like, "Ooh, I was that close." No, you weren't, bro. No, you
like this.
no, you weren't, bro. You weren't close at all. You know what I'm saying? The one time you was close, you ran straight into somebody's back, and it made no sense.
Right,
But
right.
yeah, man, I'm finna have to get ready to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody rocking though, man. I think this was a good bill though.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Jealous Sauce Law says Tank Dale reminds me of Deshaun Jackson. Do you think Tank is too small for DC? Use regular.
Yeah, that was the comment I was coming on.
Okay.
Yeah. But Deshaun Jackson, that's a decent comp though, for real.
Hey, Deshaun Jackson, listen to me. Deshaun Jackson
was nice.
Listen, if you only people say you can't make it far in life with only one trick, Deshaun Jackson showed you that's a lie. That dude going to the Hall of Fame and do one thing good, and that's run fast and catch balls.
When that him that did that was
versus the Giants.
Versus us. When we had,
bro, we had bad memories.
One of them, I think that was Deshaun Watson that won the game at the last second or something on us. Was that him?
No, that was DeAndre Hopkins.
No, I'm talking about it.
You talk about when he broke a tackle, spun around, and DeMarcus Lawrence had to run downfield.
This was a long time ago.
Marcus Lawrence ran him down.
It was years ago.
Hey, I'm not ignoring those super chats. What are you talking about? I just said Dallas Laws right now.
That was years ago, I believe.
I said Dallas Laws. I'm not ignoring nobody. I
could have sworn one of them games, bro. He beat us at the buzz or something. I think Dallas Law said, yeah, he fell backwards into the end zone. Real talk, bro. It was like we was winning the whole game, and then he did something at the end of the game and beat us. No lie. I can't remember what year that was.
Who?
I think it was Deshaun Jackson. Real talk, I think he beat us at the buzz. Like it was like crazy.
The last time that he did that was that that punt return when he was playing for the Eagles and the Giants punted it to him and they told him not to and he took it to the house.
See, I can't remember.
That was the Giants though.
Well, he done had a bunch of big ass plays against us. He had an 81 he had an 81-yard touchdown against us. All kinds of crazy.
Yeah. Listen, I was just going to say that, like, yeah, he's definitely he's giving us bad memories. You know what I'm saying?
Even when he was with a damn Raider.
Who get paid millions of dollars to utilize the talent on the rosters, too time consuming and
that's who that was. That was Santana Mouse. My bad, Lucky Johnson. That was Santana Mouse. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Nick says that players getting paid millions of dollars can't utilize. Listen to me. Players can utilize Turpin, but they're not going to. You want to know why? Because it's better talent. That's why. Listen to me. You're right. The Cowboys they probably even have plays on the paper for Turpin, but there's no reason to be running plays. Turpin has showed me nothing to make me want to run plays to him over a CeeDee Lamb, over a Brandon Cooks, or a Jalen Tolbert.
Look, this is what I'm going to say before I wrap it up. This is probably your best hope with Turpin. Hopefully, it be one of them like, okay, one of them crazy situations where you need a spark play and win the game or some critical stuff, and he just come out of nowhere and do something. I don't see him being a consistent part of this offense. That's what I hope for. Like, because I know I've said this. I hope he get utilized in that way. I hope Mike McCarthy be able to utilize him some kind of way. But more than likely, he probably just be a piece like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? One of them, if you go back and watch a lot of games over, it'd be a play or two where you be like, dang, I didn't know he made that play. You know what I'm saying? It'd be an important play, like a third down or something. You'd be like, dang, that was a good play by a random person like Noah Brown or somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I believe he might be able to fill that kind of void down the stretch, but I honestly don't know if he's going to be able to be a consistent part of the offense, man.
Yeah, and listen to me. There's only one football, so you got to prioritize people in plays, right? And I'm not going out on a football field with CeeDee Lamb on the football field, Brandon Cooks on the football field, Tony Pollard on the football field, who else? Ferguson on the football field. And you ask me, Dak, you all these guys who are all big wide receiver threats or big threats, where is your priority to get it to a 5'6" guy?
Then another thing going against them, you don't have much capital in them either. You don't have no capital in. You got the capital in Tolbert.
To get the ball to Turpin, you're gonna get your quarterback sacked because he's gonna have to be open to see him. Because look about this. You don't have a quarterback that just blindly throws the ball up there. Because think about this. In college, CeeDee Lamb was a dude who had jump balls. Why you don't see that in college? I mean, in the NFL, because we don't do that. Our quarterback's not throwing 50-50 balls. So it's like, in order for Dak, and listen to me, this might be a knock on Dak, but Dak is a quarterback that would prefer to throw the ball to an open receiver. That's just, and people be like, well, that's every receiver. No, because Tony Romo threw 75 passes to Dez Bryant when he had 5 people on him. And what did Dez do? He just jumped over their ass. Like,
I remember when Dak was a rookie, that was a whole thing. He told Dez, I'm going to throw it to the open receiver. Because Dez like, huh? Dez like, you know how you get a substitute with new rules come all of a sudden. He's like, huh? What is that? Who you talking to? I'm always open. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you're a receiver. You're a receiver. When a quarterback tells you, I'll throw the ball to you when you're open, what are they saying to you?
They saying that they cautious, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to, they're not a gunslinger type, you know what I'm saying? I can't hate on that though. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go and get up out of here, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I appreciate all the love and support.
Hey, we only got 5 minutes and we had an hour anyway, so we just wrap it all up, man. Hey, I salute everybody that's been watching today, man, and appreciate y'all. Ed, he says, Rob, you right, West Coast snaps, snimes have a different opinion. Listen, I only snap when y'all have dumb opinions. Be honest with you.
That's what we on here for. We don't supposed to be saying yes, sir, everything. You know what I'm saying? We all have different opinions. This is never scripted. This is when it's an argument, it's a real argument. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It don't matter. We really have real opinions. This is real raw, uncut. What you think we call it uncut for, man? Exactly. But y'all know, indeed. I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on our social media. Please holler at your boy, man. Show some love and support. Shout out to y'all, man. I got to go and get up out of here.
Yes, sir. And it's your boy, West Coast, man. I appreciate y'all for being live in the building as always. I got my Tony Romo doll in front of me, so you know I'm feeling good for myself. Other than that, man, you guys, I will be live at some point later on today, man, but I got a gang of stuff I got to do today, so you guys just stay live on the content. Look for some reels that's going to drop too.
Indeed, it's your boy, Henny DeMoore, reporting live from the liquor store. I always tell y'all to drive safe, but if you see an Eagles fan out there in the middle of the road, please run their ass over expeditiously.
Yes, hey, sir. And also don't forget, man, 12 days we're going to be in the draft, man. 12 days we're going to be at the draft. In 12 days we're going to be at the draft. And
it's going to be a trap takeover, liquor store takeover, the West Coast going to KC. We finna go crazy.
Yep, and I'm going to tell y'all this right now. As soon as the draft starts, you're going to be there's going to be a choice that you're going to have to make. Do you want to watch a guy that's at the draft, or do you want to watch a guy that's covering the draft? You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the choice you're going to make. Do you want content from guys that are covering the draft, or do you want guys that are actually at the draft? That's your decision to make. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to put that decision to the test on the 26th because we're going to be at the draft. All right? He said, my boy DeQuincy Coleman says, I use Turpin on Madden to stretch the field. Congratulations.
All right.
And guess what? Tony and Zeke is running like a mother on Madden.
Yeah.
Y'all here, man.
Hey, that's my favorite player, man. So if I can take a shot, everybody can take a shot, man. Shot.
Man, I'm out of here, though, man. I'm going to get with y'all.
All right. You already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace.